I'm here with CW2 Brantley, who's a 153 Mike of the Golf Company, 5159 GSAB Army Reserve. She's here to tell us a little bit about her experience as an aviator. First question, Chief, what did you do before you transitioned to Warrant?
So I originally enlisted into a reserve cache in San Antonio as a medic.
What made you apply to transition as a Warrant?
When I got out of basic and AIT, I realized pretty quickly that I needed a little bit more out of my Army career. I wanted to progress a little quickly. And I was on GoArmy.com and I was just looking at different opportunities, what there was available for officer on the officer side. And I saw Aviation Officer on the front page, and so the Officer Sessions NCO that I was talking to, I just asked him one day, I'm like, hey, flying looks pretty cool, do you think that's a possibility? And he said, well, do you really want to fly? And I said, of course, like duh. And then he put me in, he said, well, have you thought about going Warrant Officer? And I said, I don't even know what a Warrant Officer is, but sounds good, let's do it. So that's how I got in touch with, being a warrant.
All right. So what kind of obstacles did you face in flight school?
Pretty much myself. I was my own worst critic throughout the entire time. I put more pressure on myself than anybody else would have because I wanted to do really well and I wanted to be one of the best in my class. And so that was the biggest obstacle for sure.
Can you tell us your experience so far as an aviator?
My aviation experience has been really awesome. I love my company. We have a great bond, and I feel like it's my family because my family's in Texas, and here I am in Florida, so they're really like my friends, and they've been really great. I was deployed already in 2019. I got to go to Jordan and provide medevac coverage in Jordan, and it was a wonderful experience. I fell in love with the country, of course, because Jordan is really awesome. I love the mission. I love being a medevac pilot. It's one of the best missions that's out there. Can I tell a story? Like a guy yesterday came up to me and because he saw the tail number of our bird, and he said that he was pulled out of he was injured and pulled out by a dust off, and he thought that was the tail number. He just remembers the tail number and the numbers, and I lost it. I was so moved, I was so touched, because it's those kind of memories that people have of us that make it worth it, because we see people on their worst days, but it could also be their best days because we're there to pull them out, and it's so emotional, and I'm so happy that people can come up and tell me that.
So what advice would you give to any interested candidates thinking of applying as an aviator?
Oh, absolutely do it. It's tough, it's hard work, but it's absolutely worth it. And it's always going to be hard. If you don't want to do hard things, don't apply. But if you do, if you want to challenge yourself and have something that's super rewarding, definitely go for it.
Well, thank you for your time, CW2 Brantley. You've definitely helped us out, and it was nice meeting you. Thank you.
Thanks.